Hey YouTubers, welcome back to the channel. It's that Van Guy again with another weekly video. Today's video is going to be my store finds and mail deliveries for the week. I got a lot of cool stuff to show you this week. Unfortunately, we're not going to be opening a lot of it because most of it is, or more than half of them are chase pieces. And I don't really collect chases per se, but I have some friends who do. I didn't find all these chases myself. My friend Glenn, who's a truck driver, he stops and checks out diecasts in different areas when he's in different areas with his truck. And he always gives me first choice on anything van that he finds, but I'm not always a big chase collector, but I do have some friends that collect chases, so I try to forward them, help find them people that are looking for them. And he just usually charges like, $5-10 over cost. So, it's not like the double or triple what some people want for chases. And I usually just forward it along at the price that Glenn wants. I don't really upcharge or anything. Because I'm not into that. I'm just trying to help people out. So we'll show some of the stuff that we're not going to be opening first. And then we'll tear into some stuff towards the end of the video. This is M2 124 scale 1960 VW delivery van. Limited to 500 pieces. So it is a chase. You can tell by all the gold trim. I'm not sure if the yellow tinted windows are part of the chase, but it has like gold wheels and gold bumpers. So it looks like it has an opening cargo door on the other side. It's kind of got a cool paint job. It says the Crazy Painter something in the background. So it's got kind of a wild paint job on it. But I don't collect 124 scale stuff, and I'm not really a VW collector. So I don't collect even M2 VWs, even in 164 scale. I'm just not really a VW guy, but that doesn't mean you can't be. So there's maybe Kelly, the Crazy Painter Kelly. But we'll just give you a shot of the packaging so you can see it from the different angles. But like I said, I'm not really a chase collector too much for M2, but I wanted to show you guys this 124 scale 1960 VW delivery van. But it's not mine, so I'm not going to be opening it. I'll set that aside. We got some other cool chase pieces to show you. Another one, unfortunately, I'm not going to be opening. This is another one that Glenn found, and I forwarded it along to my friend Ethan. This is a Walmart exclusive, limited to 750 pieces. Chevy square body truck. This is the three-piece or three-truck set from M2. It looks like it's got a 73 Chevy Cheyenne Super 10 Custom SS, a 1976 GMC Sierra Grande 15 Custom, and a 1975 Chevy Scottsdale Chevy Sport. So 3 different ones, but you can tell they have gold wheels. So that's how you can tell it's a chase piece. They have the gold wheels and the gold bumpers. Premium edition. Square body truck. Like I said, limited to 750 pieces. Limited production. And Walmart exclusive as well. I really think the black with the green flames is really cool, but I kind of want to a bet on it if it was mine. So I'll just give you a couple shots of the packaging. Unfortunately, this is not mine, so he won't be opening it because it's, I don't know if Ethan is going to be opening it or if he's just going to keep it in the box. And I don't want to tear up the box or the tape or anything on it if he doesn't want to open it. So we're going to set that one aside. Then this one I found at my local Walmart. This is a new Coca-Cola Limited Set. And it's got a little Coke bottle on top. Let's see if I can try to get it to zoom in a little bit. And this one I found personally at one of my local Walmarts, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not a VW guy, so this is going to be going to my friend Howard. He's looking for this, and I just happened to, he sent me a message that he was looking for a couple of these, and I just happened to find one. So he PayPal'd me a couple bucks, and I picked it up for him. And that's just going to go in his box. But just a new Coca-Cola set with they all have a little Coke bottle on them. I think there's like a Chevy pickup in it and some other vehicles. But there's no other vans that I know of in that set, just this. And I'm not really a VW guy. So just figured I would show you that. 1960 VW delivery van. But it's not mine, so we won't be opening it. This one is another Chase. Another M2 Chase. This is the Dodge A100 Power Wagon stripe style kit. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of small. I'll see if it'll zoom in. 750 pieces, it says right here on the top. 750 pieces. And you can see the wheels are gold. And some of the trim, like the grill and the headlight surrounds and stuff, are gold. So with the yellow pinstriping on this green van, the gold kind of does look kind of cool. Like I've seen it put together. And the gold wheels the gold trim does kind of look good with the yellow striping on here. But I have the original, like the regular version already. So I don't think I'm fine with just having the regular. I don't think I need the Chase, so this one might be going to Howard or one of my other van collecting buddies, because I know he's really big on Chases. He's got to have like he collects every single M2 van ever released, all the different ones, and he has to have all the Chases. Me, I'm not so much on Chases, so I might be forwarding this to my buddy Howard or somebody else, but I don't really need it. So because I'm probably not going to be keeping it for myself, I'm not going to open it at this time. But if I do decide to keep it, I'll do a Free It Friday video on it, and then we can check it out together. But these last two are for me, and we are going to be opening them and checking them out. This is a 1965 Ford Econoline van kit. They did this exact kit in like a Starsky and Hutch style red with a white stripe, and this is a bluish purple with a white stripe. And I try to collect most of them, especially if they're kind of like a cool muscle car looking livery or styling, or some performance brands. This one is limited to 6,000 pieces, so it's not a Chase, it's just a regular. But I did want to get one of these, so I just happened to find it at one of my Walmarts. So we will be opening that, but I'm going to set it aside. We'll open it last because I got to put this kit together, and I'll probably put it together off camera because they're not that much fun to put together. They're kind of frustrating sometimes. And then last but not least is this one. This one I was looking all over for. There's a crushed Dodge van in here. that's actually a metal body on a plastic base with plastic wheels, and it rolls really well. It's a brand new casting, and we're going to be opening this up. I don't care about the monster truck, so I'll probably be keeping that to resell to anybody that is in my local diecast club that's into collecting monster trucks. This is the V8 Bomber, is the name of this monster truck. Kind of a cool looking monster truck, kind of like a warplane livery style, which is pretty cool. But I'm just not really into monster trucks. I don't collect them. So, but I did want to get this van. This is actually based on a 1977, custom 1977 Dodge van casting from Hot Wheels, but it's modified a little bit, and they added windows and changed the grill and stuff. So we're going to open this up. We'll check out both pieces, but I wanted to show you the card art first. There's quite a few different smashed vehicles you can get, and here you can see the different ones. This is the only one so far that came with a smashed van, but you can see there's like a Mopar looking station wagon, and like a Crown Vic possibly, and some other car. 4 different versions that come with a crushed car, and they all have rolling wheels on them, so you can race them, which is pretty cool. And then there's a couple other versions too with similar cars that match the monster truck. But again, I just wanted the crushed van. The name of the casting, it has like the name right on the base, and we'll check it out, and I've seen from pictures online. The name of the casting is Blindsided. So I'm not sure if we're going to get like more versions of this released or not, or if it's just going to be just this one. But it does have a casting name, and it's called Blindsided. And we'll once I open it up, I'll show you that. But I just wanted to show you the other ones in the series. And we'll go ahead and tear into it. I'll grab the turntable, and we'll take a look at it. Okay, we'll check out the monster truck first and hope it stays. I don't know. Sometimes these things want to roll off my turntable, but this one is called V8 Bomber. Pretty cool looking monster truck. I think it's like a Chevy, earlier Chevy pickup truck. And it's kind of painted like a Warbird or something. V8 Bomber. I'm not sure exactly what body style Chevy it is or what year it is. It's probably like a 60s or 70s Chevy truck. Pretty cool monster truck, but then again, I'm not really into monster trucks, so I'm not collecting it, so this will probably get resold. But I figured as long as we're opening it up, I'd let you guys check it out. Show you some of the graphics and stuff on the top and the bottom. But now for the main event. Here's the Blindsided. I don't know if I can get it to focus and get the light just right on it. You can see it says Blindsided on the top there. 2019 Mattel. Made in Thailand. So it's got a plastic base, plastic wheels, but it is a metal body. And at first I thought there's some sneak peek videos going around on Instagram of a new Hot Wheels van casting that's coming out. It's like a Japanese version of the 90s, late 90s to early 2000s Dodge van. Dajiban. D-A-J-I-B-A-N. Dajiban. They're real popular in Japan. They actually race Dodge vans over there. They have a little circuit. and you could see some videos on YouTube of that. And there's some sneak peek pictures on the internet of this new casting that hasn't really been released, and I'm not even sure what the actual casting name is. It might be Dajiban. But this one is kind of loosely based on a 1977 Dodge van, although they changed the grille and they changed the taillights, so it wasn't specific to any specific year Dodge van. And the grill wasn't an actual Dodge grill, probably just to avoid paying the copyright information, the copyright fees to Chrysler. I have the another custom 77 Dodge van here that I could put on the turntable, and you could kind of compare. I'm not sure if this will stay, but I could try. Now let's take a look at the doors. Now if you take a look at the doors, you could see this is more of a stock door, where it has like a vertical up and down line, where these custom 77 Dodge vans, it was a custom van, so it had customized doors that are actually wider than a real Dodge van. The Dodge van, the edge of the front doors, they go straight up and down and are not so wide. This goes kind of at an angle. So you can see the front door, it kind of has like an angle, and the door is wider. And on this one, even though it's squashed, you can kind of tell the door is more vertical and it's more narrow. It doesn't have as big of a window. Now, the custom 77 Dodge van never had any windows in the sides. It was always like a panel van. Now, that's just a sticker. This is the old school version from the old school movie. Now, if you take a look, the taillights are actually from like a 1978. That's also what makes it custom. A 77 had different taillights. These are 78 and newer taillights, which are like square and vertical. The 77s kind of wrapped around a little bit, and they were more horizontal. But you can see the taillights on this new blind-sided crushed van casting. They're just circular taillights. But you can see the bumper looks pretty close to the same. The doors look really similar on the back. It's just the taillights are different. So they changed the taillights so that it's, not exactly a Dodge, so they probably don't have to pay the copywriting. Again, you could see the door here. See how the door is so much wider on the custom 77 Dodge van, and the edge of the door is at an angle. This door is a lot narrower, which is more like a stock Dodge van, and this is more of a up and down edge on the door, which is more like a stock Dodge van. Now you can see the bumper is real similar, but they changed the grille and headlight insert, so it doesn't look anything like a Dodge van. This would maybe be like some sort of a custom grille, or it almost looks like the grille from like a car or something. I don't think, to my knowledge, there was never a Dodge van that had a grille that looked like this. There might have been some custom manufactured grills that would fit in, and I know it was popular to do like a modified, change the headlights to make it custom and add 4 headlights instead of just 2. But in the later years, when it did have, the Dodge van had 4 headlights, they were square, they weren't round. So, and then if you also pay attention, this one has windows in it. Right here would be a window, right here would be a window, and then the front window, because you can see the posts kind of sticking up here, like in between the window. And on the custom 77 Dodge van, it has a window on the top, like a skylight, where this one actually has a real roof. You could see it a little bit better on this side. See how it's got the little pillar right here, and then another pillar, and you could see a gap here and a gap here, and then the front window. So this is like a window van. So it's not exactly the same as any of the, and it does have a real roof. Some of the custom 77 Dodge vans, the plastic body versions, did have a roof, and they did not have the skylight window in the top. So this is kind of a mishmash of a couple Dodge vans with a fantasy grill, taillights, and headlights, just so they don't have to pay any copywriting to Chrysler, because it's not a real Dodge van, even though the body style is pretty much a Dodge van. And you can kind of tell when you have them side by side. See if it'll stay, and I'll let it go again so you can kind of see compare it. But yeah, I was really excited to see this new Dodge van casting, even if it is a crushed van where it's like a junkyard. So you could probably get a couple of these and paint them up a little bit if you wanted like a junkyard scene, or you wanted to do like an accident scene in your diorama or something like that. You know, you could paint it up like a real car, just like you know, put some silver streaks on it where it's crushed, or along the body folds, or where the damage is, to make it look like it was in an accident or something, instead of just all of the whole thing in like a primer red color, reddish orange. But again, it's listed as Blindsided on the bottom as the casting name. So we'll see if Hot Wheels puts out more of these, or if this is going to be the only one. I'm kind of hoping that they do a few more. It would be kind of cool, and I'll definitely collect them if they decide to put them out. Okay, now I'm going to try my luck at putting this thing together. This Starsky and Hutch style bluish purple 1965 Ford Econoline van. I'm going to put this kit together and then show it to you completed. In the meantime, I'll show you a little photo of the new Dodge van sneak peek casting I was talking about. Not sure what the casting name is, but it's going to be a late 90s to 2000s Dodge van, which there aren't any die-cast companies currently making that body style. So Hot Wheels right now is the only one that will be making that body style. It's also a real popular in Japan to make like a race version of it and race them on like a short course racing circuit. But I'll insert a picture here, and then I'll try to get this kit put together and show you what it looks like finished. Well, I was able to get this M2 Ford Econoline van kit together fairly easily. Looks pretty good. There's kind of like some darker chrome and then some shinier chrome wheels, but the wheel style was pretty much exactly the same. So I chose the shinier chrome wheels with the white letters on the tires. The other tires I think had red lines on them. So I wanted the more aftermarket performance hot rodded style looking one. So yeah, it went together pretty well. I guess after you do a few, you kind of get the hang of it. Sometimes the rubber tires are really stiff, and the hardest part is trying to stretch them over the wheels and then getting the axles in straight. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I could probably grab the red one and show you that if I can reach it here. I'm just gonna have to move the camera a little bit. I was able to grab the red one to compare. So I guess I would call it the Starsky and Hutch style. Bright red with the white stripe. So they're pretty much exactly the same. Just the first release is a bright red, and the second release is like a bluish purple with a little bit of metal flake in it, it looks like. There's a side-by-side comparison. Both say 1965 on the back. I like the black pinstriping around the white stripe. It stands out a little bit more on the red. But they're both cool, and I wanted to get one of each. So, alright guys, that's pretty much it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out my Facebook page, That Van Guy. And you can also check me out on Instagram. I'm that_diecast_van_guy. And if you're looking for some discounts on some loose or carded display cases, some bang for the buck display cases for your diecast, check out Mascar Displays. If you check out the description of the video, I'll have some information as well as a promo code you can use for Mascar Displays to get 15% off any order on Mascar Displays. So check out that info, and there's some links to my Facebook and my Instagram in there. So check out the description, and thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Have a great day.